Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have for you a current favorites video. I know it has been a while since I filmed one, so I felt the urge to do so let's start. Like always with my favorites, I always have a 10 item list. I feel like 10 items are perfect because it isn't too long and I feel like it's just honestly what I'm loving. So yeah. So now starting with beauty, the first product that I have to talk about is my Benefit Hoola bronzer. If you saw my latest video, which was my fall makeup routine, I was actually using this baby out, and I didn't only use it as a bronzer, I also use it as an eyeshadow, which actually I'm also doing it today. I kind of love that I rediscovered this product. I was basically cleaning up my makeup stash, came across it and forgot how much I love it. I don't know why, but for me this time of year I'm kind of like more into my matte bronzers. I feel because again I can use them as eyeshadows as well, and I know that Hoola right now has a cream formula, but I kind of love the basic one because I feel like this product has so much loyal followers that I get why. So yes, really happy that I'm using it. Now another makeup favorite one has to be my L'Oreal True Match, and this one is the super blendable multi-use concealer. Again, if you saw that makeup video, I was wearing it as well, and I think what I kind of love about this concealer in general is the fact of the sponge, which I might get to some might be a little bit, I don't know, like gimmickly, but I kind of get the buzz about it because it really makes the application a little bit more lighter. So of course you can build it up if you want to, and I think like it's just perfect to retouching your makeup. For example, you sometimes want just a little bit of concealer, but you don't want it to look cake up because you already have some under it, and that's why I feel like these concealers work. I also love the fact that it also creates a little bit of a highlighting effect. For example, if you're using or if you're doing that classical triangle thing that you do just to make this part of your eyes a little bit more lighter, this concealer always works. And the shade that I use actually is medium, which I think is perfect for my skin because it has a little bit of a jelly tone, which I feel like it works great as a concealer. So yes, really happy and really impressed by it. Now my last makeup favorite actually is a highlighter, no surprise, and this one is from Becca and it's one of their pressed highlighters, and this one is in the shade Prosecco Pop. Let me see if you can get a little bit of glimpse, and I kind of love that it is, I think it's described as a ethereal gold, and I really love gold highlighters because again I feel like they work great with my skin. That's why I'm not a major fan of like pinky ones because they just look really, in a way, a little bit fake on me. So I always feel like safer with a gold highlighter, and this one I think it's almost like a cream to powder formula because when you applied it in your face, I actually use my fingers to apply it. I don't use a brush, and I'm actually wearing it today and I love it. It really reminds me a little bit of my Anastasia one, but a little bit more powder formula, and I love it. I put it on the bridge of my nose, just typically on everywhere that you put highlighter. And this one, I know they have so many shades, but I'm so glad that I picked it up. And I love Becca in general. I am a major fan of their blushes and of course the highlighter because they really have a lot of pigmentation. So if you really want highlighters to show, this one from Becca seems to do the job. Now when it comes to skincare, this past month, I think maybe like a month and a half, I have used this moisturizer from Sunlight, which I have been so impressed by it. Now typically when it comes to serums I like to splurge, but now when it comes to moisturizers I feel like it's where I kind of like to save a little bit of money because there's so much out there that work. And this one, I think what I kind of got to me was the fact that it says that it has collagen and elastin, which I think is just perfect when you're obviously are in your 30s. So now, and also just to see the fact that this thing is huge. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Let me put it a little bit closer. Now what I kind of love is that it looks almost like a jelly, and actually I feel like that's what it is. I feel like the consistency of this moisturizer is more into the water side, whether it is cream or oil. So I kind of love that when I put it on my skin, it feels like I just splash it with water, which is just perfect. And now I also love the fact that I'm not using it only on my face, I'm also using it on my chest as well as on my hands. Now here comes the dogs. And I really love that it hardly has also a scent, so it's just really refreshing, and it almost has like a little bit of a cooling scent. And I think this jar costs less than $10 and has lasted me more than a month. So really happy, really impressed with Sanife. Have never tried their skincare before. I mean, I do have tried their body creams, which I love, but it also gives me the urge to try and see other skincare products from them, but love it. Now another favorite this month has to be this product from Fur. Now Fur is a company that specializes on preventing ingrown hairs, and what I kind of love is that these are products made by women for women, so they're great to put on your bikini areas, of course on your armpit, which I typically love to use it, as well as on your legs. So basically this is the double cream, which is one of their most sell-out products. They also have a concentrate oil as well, but this one is my favorite one. So basically what I do is I shave, for example, my armpits, which I'm gonna try to put a picture of me before and after, because I have seen so much major difference since I started using this product. Now after I shave, I apply this product, which is actually just a cream, and I kind of love that it has a little bit of a citrus scent, which is very mellow. And I also love the fact that once I applied it in the areas that I shave, it just instantly just makes the area really relaxed. And also what I kind of love is that it really makes the process of growing hairs slower, which I kind of love, because that means I don't have to shave myself that often. Now ever since I can remember, when I start shaving, I always have in a way a little bit of, well, almost like bumps and infections, typically in the areas where I shave. And there's what I started to notice, that I was a little bit maybe allergic to the razor. Then I remember that I started to use the hair removal creams, which again, I feel like they always make the same effect. So basically what I started to do is just I started to use the razor in the fibers of the hair, and then I started to see maybe a little bit of a difference. But of course, I think the fact that I didn't knew was that I was not using a product after I shave. I typically use body oils, which obviously I think they just made my skin worse. So since I have started using this product from Fur, my skin just looks so beautiful, so relaxed. And also in those areas where there were a lot of skin irritation, I can started to see that it's becoming even a little bit more clearer. So yes, love it. Obviously I'm gonna place the information of them below, because I think they also make now a scrub, which I'm really eager to try, but love this double cream from Fur. Now another favorite one for me this month has to be the Orbe dry texturizing spray. I think this one is my third bottle. I like to buy the smaller ones. I mean, first thing first, because they are cheaper. I think these ones are almost $20, whether the bigger one is almost $50. But I kind of love again the smaller one because I can put it on my purse. And again, I feel like I'm so obsessed with this product. It's just the fact of the scent. I think the last time that I wore it, my husband thought that I was wearing perfume, and he felt like, well, I like that perfume, what is it? I was just like, it's not a perfume, it's my hairspray. And I felt like, oh my god, I get it. I mean, the scent of this is like nothing else. But of course, talking about the product itself, I really love it because I can put it on my hair and then it doesn't leave a lot of that sticky residue. So I love that the next day I can still work it in, and like I don't have to completely just throw my hair to the shampoo and conditioning process. So again, I feel like because Orbe is a little bit of a luxury product, if I can say, when it comes to hair, but again, I feel like if you really love yourself and you want to splurge yourself a bit hair care, I mean, Orbe is like nothing else. Now it's time to talk about style. Now there are two things that I have been wearing on repeat. The first one, I have to talk about animal print, because of course it's everywhere. And to be honest, I was never a major fan of it, but now that they have made it in so many different ways, in so many different shades, that I kind of like, I don't know, got the buzz about it, and now I just can't get enough of it. So I have to talk about this one, which I actually got from Zara, which is basically just a mini skirt. But I think what I love about this animal print in general is that it is a little bit more into the dark part, like it isn't too yellowy, so I can definitely work with this one on my wardrobe. And I also love the fact that it's almost like a denim material, so again, it's so much into my comfort zone. And because right now my girlfriend denim skirt, I lost a bit of weight, so it looks a little bit big on me. Unfortunately, I haven't used it as much, so now that I got this one from Zara, I kind of love it because it's really fitted. I'm gonna try to insert a picture of me wearing it. And it's so flattering on your figure. Love it, love it, love it. Now another side favorite has to be hats. If you know me, I am a lover of it, and now for fall I'm all into the fedora or the floppy hat or the floppy style. I can speak. And this one is actually from Forever 21, and I think what I kind of love about this one in general is the fact that it's a little bit more round and it's a little bit more smaller, because I do have another one which is more into the burgundy side, which I think I got from Aldo, but that one again is like way too big, and this one I think it kind of worked with my face shape, which I really love. And I also love the fact that it's almost like this black suede. I have worn it tons, and I feel like this time of year I'm all over hats. Of course, like always, I like to go more into the affordable stores when it comes to trendy pieces, because even though that I want to get my hands on a Janessa Leon one, I just don't know if I want to spend $200 on a hat that I'm not going to use on a daily basis. So for now, I'm kind of like loving the Forever 21's ones, and they have plenty of them with a lot of colors. I really want to get my hands into more like a burnt orange brown one, but we'll see. But yes, loving hats right now. And now for last, first thing first, I have to talk about A Star Is Born. I know that is a major film. A lot of people are talking about it because it's incredible. I am a huge fan of Lady Gaga, and she actually didn't disappoint, but I'm really happy with the soundtrack. Obviously, I want to get it. I have heard a few songs from it, and because I like her last album, which was more into the country side, I feel like country music side, this one is almost into that, but I feel like a little bit more, I don't know, like sultry, and I really love it. I cried a lot because I saw the movie, but I really feel like the soundtrack just really hit my notes, and just love every song on it. And then there's also is a app I have to talk about Over. I am obsessed with this app. I actually like to use it on my Insta stories, and I also love the fact that now you can apply videos on it. It's just great to create canvas to make your stories a little bit more I don't know, like pretty and really interactive and creative. And it's actually, I think it's like $1.99, so love it. And if you really are looking for inspiration, I highly recommend that one, and also On Fo, which is another one that I love to use. Well guys, this is it. I'm running out because my battery is almost running, but these are my top 10 favorites, so I really hope you guys like it. So please give a like to this video if you do, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and if you really are interested in any of the products that I mentioned, you guys, they're gonna be linked below. So yeah, I'll see you next time with a video. Bye.